Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Let's Taste with the Intrepid Wino. My name is James Scaresbrook. Thank you very much for joining me. Looking at some samples again on this edition from a winery that I am quite new to. I don't think I've tasted these wines before. I know I haven't tasted these wines. I don't think I've encountered these wines out in the market. Shaw Vineyard, which is in Canberra. Canberra district, I guess, Murrum-Bateman, that kind of area. I don't know if I've actually tasted any wines from that region. Maybe, I think I might have looked at a wine from Clonakilla, which is probably the most famous, or certainly the most iconic producer from that area. So I'm excited to look at, to be introduced to a new brand. Yeah, so I've got a white wine obviously and a red wine. And I guess probably makes sense to start with the white wine. So this is from the estate range. It is a Semillon Sauvignon Blanc blend from 2015. The recommended retail price is $22. Semillon Sauvignon Blanc is a blend probably in Australia most famous from Margaret River, possibly. You know, a lot of other regions, like there are other regions that are famous for Semillon, and there are other regions that are famous for Sauvignon Blanc, I guess. But Semillon Sauvignon Blanc is not an unusual, not an uncommon blend, as you know, you do tend to find those two together in great regions like Bordeaux in France. In fact, some of the great sweet wines of the world, like Sauterne and Barsac, are typically blends of those two varieties, and maybe a couple of other ones. So they do tend to complement each other. So let's have a look at this one from Shaw Vineyard to see if that's the case. It definitely has a Semillon nose. I don't know, I'm guessing Semillon is the dominant variety based on the fact that the Semillon is listed before the Sauvignon Blanc. I don't know how much more Semillon there is in Sauvignon Blanc, but it has more of that kind of oily, green, yellow fruits, you know, aromatically, rather than kind of an overt tropical or kind of gooseberry nose that you tend to see in Sauvignon Blanc. The one's a little bit cold as it comes fresh from the fridge. Quite fine and precise. Not sort of hugely aromatic here. Nice and fresh. Let's taste. Very clean. Nice and fresh. Not huge fruit, not huge acid. Again, definitely a pleasing wine for a lot of people. Served nice and cold, this is going to certainly hit the spot if you want just a nice fresh white wine. There's not a huge amount going on here. I dare say it's, you know, pressed and just fermented in stainless steel, and that's about it. So, you know, for $22, it's pretty good. Not much more I can really say about it. You know, it's fine. Not a bad start, but I'm not kind of blown away in any case. Then we have the estate range Shiraz from 2014 vintage. Recommended retail is $34. Lovely high quality screw caps here. I'm very happy with them. Very, very classic Shiraz, Australian Shiraz aromatics here. You know, sort of spicy blood plum, blackberries, you know, sort of warm pepper notes, if that makes sense. I don't think it does. Let's taste. Certainly has elements that suggest cool climate. There are some sort of spice and pepper notes on the palate, but they're quite subtle. The fruit is not kind of super sort of sweet ripe. There are, like, it has some nice kind of dried characters. Tannins are quite soft and mellow, so that, you know, there's a little bit of richness to it. Nice clean finish. It's very well made. It's at $34. I probably would expect maybe a little bit more. It probably doesn't have enough edge to it. If it were under 30, I'd be pretty happy with it. But at $34, it's possibly less exciting. And I probably would say the same thing about the Semillon Sauvignon Blanc. If it was under 20, it'd probably be a lot better value. But as it is, like, there's nothing particularly wrong with these wines. They are what they are, and they're not going to disappoint, I guess, unless you have really high expectations for them. But they're not really rocking my world. And I guess Canberra is a region that, because of a few producers, has a pretty strong reputation, and potentially people expect a little bit more from Canberra wine. It's not considered to be a large production, commercial volume, really simple, cheap wine region. So I don't know. I guess, I was hoping for a little bit more from these wines, but not terrible by any means. Like, they're good drinking. They're fine. Most people will be pretty happy with them, but it'd be interesting to see a little bit more interest. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, they're kind of, they're fine. They're okay. I'll drink them or enjoy them, I guess. Thanks, guys, for submitting some samples. I'm always very, very honoured and flattered to be offered the chance to look at some of your wines. If you would like to have your wines shown on the Intrepid Wino YouTube channel for the Let's Taste series, please get in contact with me. Thank you guys for watching. If you've had experience with the Shaw Vineyard wines, let me know in the comments below, or if you'd like to share some experiences with Canberra wines, or ask some questions, by all means. Make sure you like and share this video on social media, and subscribe to the Intrepid Wino YouTube channel so you can see the videos as soon as they become available. Come visit me at intrepidwino.com. Lots of different content available there, including my podcast and my writings, and there's different ways to get in contact with me as well. I'd love for you to follow me on social media, on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. I'm at Intrepid Wino. But guys, until next time, cheers.